And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot is good. Lillard's got 8 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
For Los Angeles, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Clutch. 18 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker. You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we need by playing for your teammates.
Damian Lillard is a 2-time All-Star. He just keeps getting better and better, and I love his demeanor on the floor. He seems a lot older than he really is.
Yeah, he's got an old head, and he's got a very even-keeled disposition about him, which serves him well. He almost missed the All-Star game last season and was an injury replacement.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the basket by McCollum.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And he gets it to go. 16 points for James.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. I mean, you could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Finished off the break. Jay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Stolen. Passes it to Navarro.
Get back.
Navarro, a follow-up flush.
Boy, persistence pays. He stayed with the miss and got a nice little putback.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lillard, the pass to McCollum, shoots from 14, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Ed Davis is checked in for Leonard.
Your Trailblazers, Ed Davis.
McCollum dishes to Aminu. And Plumlee kicks to Davis.
Tell you what, man, it looks as though the light is officially gone on for Ed Davis. I mean, he drifted around a bit over his first 5 seasons, but he made real strides last year.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 18. Paul. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Navarro. No good with the triple. Going back to Ed Davis, his rebounds and field goal percentage were way up last year. He's finally developed the strength to anchor inside. And, Greg, the skill set to convert scoring opportunities as well.
And Kevin, you can see his confidence growing. He just needs to keep at it to reach his full potential.
Here's Lillard. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That is really poor defensive awareness. I mean, he's one guy you don't want to give any space to. You've got to stay attached and connected.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The feed to McCollum. To the inside. And a foul. On the shot, got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
One thing about Ed Davis, guys, he has the physical tools to succeed. The agility of a gazelle and the wingspan of a condor or pterodactyl.
You know, Greg, getting back to Ed Davis, his abilities go beyond physical attributes, strong intangibles. Roy Williams always used to talk about him like this, high basketball IQ.
Yeah, second-generation NBA player. His father, Terry, played a long time. He's humble, he's hungry, and motivated. So a lot of key characteristics, I think, in the success of most players he displays here early in his career.
Trailblazers trail by 21, and Lillard gets double-teamed. At the top of the key, Plumlee. And it's McCollum in the corner. From outside the arc, count the bucket. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Redick with it, takes the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. And Aminu kicks to Davis. Here's Plumlee. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Mason Plumlee will really put it on you. Tough, hard-nosed player. Has the size to bang and the athleticism, GA, to run the court.
And it's interesting, Kevin. His game translated better as a professional than maybe as a collegian. I mean, he's a guy that's a lunch pail kind of player. Rolls up his sleeves, focuses in, and willing to do the dirty work.
Excellent point about the comparison college to pro. I think you're right on. Trailblazers trail by 16. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard against Redick. Aminu, the pass to Davis. Lillard attacking. That one goes. Count it. Lillard's got 12.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Crawford, no one around him. And just miss after miss right now. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the 76ers.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Crawford with the steal. Oh, and here comes Johnson all alone. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I'll tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Chris Kamen's checked in for the Trailblazers. Noah Vonleh comes in for Davis. Portland with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Lillard with no one around. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Pierce for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
3-pointer, Lillard. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor, something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Yeah, it's been a very frustrating season for them in that regard, guys.
Henderson against Redick. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Redick's got 4 this quarter. 1:39 left in the second quarter.
And really, the last few seasons, the Clippers have been one of the most consistently strong teams in the league. A far cry from when they were a bottom feeder back in the day. They have become one of the premier franchises in the NBA.
Lillard from outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
Greg, as you said about the Clippers, the days of finishing near the bottom every year are over. Clark, a lot of that is Doc Rivers.
Exactly. Since 2012, Kevin, they have had the 3rd best record in the NBA. A lot of loyal fans stuck it out with the team during the dark days, and now they're reaping the fruit. You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settled.
Crawford, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 14. Here's Vonleh, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Vonleh's got his first bucket of the night.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind block it.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 19 points and a couple of nice steals, too. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. And is out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Navarro. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Henderson dishes to Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Vonleh kicks to Aminu. The pass to Henderson. The floater, and he was fouled in the act. Active shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Navarro, good, and Paul gets the assist. 24 points for Jay.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Here's Kaman, and he banks in the layup. Kaman's got his second bucket of the night.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Now off the inbound. He knocks it down. But wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay to get these big calls right.
Let's go, gentlemen.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials...
The clock runs out, and we're heading to half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny, the Jet Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. We'll be looking back at the game's first half. The Clippers